students. Today we will discuss about chapter 8, that is instruction set and addressing modes of 8051 microcontroller. Till now we have discussed about the pin diagram, block diagram, special function registers of 8051 microcontroller. So in this chapter we will be discussing about first their addressing modes, then instruction set of 8051 microcontroller. So these are the contents of the syllabus in which we will discuss the following contents: addressing modes, serial port operation, then timer operation, interrupts and instruction set. So first we will start with addressing mode. What is addressing mode? Addressing mode means it is the way in which instruction is specified. That is called addressing mode. We can specify instruction in many ways, right? So accordingly there are different type of addressing modes like immediate addressing mode, register addressing mode, direct addressing mode, register indirect addressing mode and indexed addressing mode. So how these what is the meaning of these these addressing modes and how they are being used, that we will discuss. First, about immediate addressing mode. In immediate addressing mode, the data is specified in the instruction itself. If we write any instruction, in that data is specified. Here we are this is the symbol of data. This represents data. This hash sign is representing data. So if hash sign is given in the instruction itself, it means the meaning of first instruction move a comma hash 65h means that 65h is a data and that will be moved to the accumulator register A. So accumulator register will have data 65h, right? So the instructions in which immediate data is specified in the instruction itself, it is given in the instruction. Similarly, here we are moving a comma hash A. So it means second instruction. In this we are moving our data hash is representing the data hash and A is symbol. So that is, suppose the equivalent data of A is a alphabet, suppose its equivalent data is 14h. So that will be moved to the accumulator. So in this way this instruction will work. Similarly, here we can say that in instruction this register R6, in register R6 data 65h will be moved. So this is 8-bit register. Here in DPTR data pointer is a 16-bit register, so data is given is 16-bit. So here one symbol or one number is representing a nibble. Nibble means 4 bits. If it is 6 is representing 4 bits and 5 is again representing by 4 bit. We are using hexadecimal. In hexadecimal we know that we represent each digit by 4 bits. 65h means 0, 1, 1, 0 and 5 means 0, 1, 0, 1. So it is the 64h, right? So in this way we represent the data. Similarly, in data pointer it is a 16-bit. So to represent it, so we have to put 16-bit data. So here 2 is representing 4 bits, 3 is again representing 4 bits, then 4 is again representing 4 bits, 3 again representing 4 bits. So total 4 nibbles means 16-bit data. So DPTR is a 16-bit register. In this we have to put 16-bit data. Similarly, here we can write this instruction. If we want to move in port 165h immediate data, then we can write the instruction in this way. The second addressing mode is register addressing mode. So basically it is specifying that the data is stored in the register and that is to be operated. So in the last immediate addressing mode, data was given in the instruction directly. Here the data is given in the register. So it is called register addressing mode. Now in this instruction, suppose this is first instruction, move a move Rn comma A. N can be 0 to 7 means it can be register can be R0, it can be R1, it can be R2 up to R7, it can be any register. Suppose it is R0. And what we are doing, we are moving the data of accumulator in the register R0, right? So where data is stored in the accumulator, and that we are moving in the register, right? If the data is stored in a register, here it is stored in the register A, here data is stored in the register Rn, here data is stored in the register R6. If the data is stored in any register, then we say that this will specify the register addressing mode, right? And in this method we have to take one important thing. We have to keep in mind that if we are moving, this is called source and this is called destination. We have to move our data from source to destination. The both should have same length. Means if A is having accumulator is 8-bit wide and register is again 8-bit wide, we can move its data. Now in this instruction, you can say these instructions are not allowed because accumulator is having 8 bits but DPTR is a 16-bit pointer. So these bits are mismatched, their data length is mismatched, so these instructions are not allowed. So we have to keep in mind that we have the both length should be same before moving the data. The next addressing mode is direct addressing mode. Direct addressing mode is basically used to access the RAM area. We know we have internal RAM of 256 bytes in the 8051 microcontroller, and the RAM location, suppose we have some address of RAM location 30H to 77FH. If we want to move this data, if we want to access this data, then we have to use direct addressing mode. So in direct addressing mode, the address of the data is given in the instruction itself. So here first instruction, suppose move R0, 40H, it is specifying that at 40H location there is some data, suppose 23H. Some data is stored at 40H location and that will be moved to register R0. So in this instruction, 40H is specifying a address where data is specified. So when in any instruction address is given directly in the instruction, then it is called direct addressing mode. Similarly, here we are saying that we want to move data of accumulator at 56H location, right? So in this way, when the data where we want to store or from where we want to read the data, that is given in the instruction itself, then it is called direct addressing mode. The next addressing mode is register indirect addressing mode. So as the name is specifying that in this method, register is used to specify a data. So register is basically used as a pointer of the data. So how in this method, basically we use this symbol. This is pointer symbol. Move A comma at the rate RI. RI means it can be any register R0, R1, R2. It can be R1 suppose. That means where Ri is pointing on which data, that will be moved to the accumulator. Suppose Ri is pointing to some data 10H. So 10H will be moved to the accumulator. So in this method, what we say, it is called register indirect addressing mode, in which the register is used as a pointer. Here register is used as a pointer to address the data, to address the pointer to the data. So the next addressing mode is indexed addressing mode and on-chip ROM access. Now if we want to access, we know that in 8051 microcontroller there is inbuilt ROM, and if we want to access that ROM, then we have to use this type of method. In this method, we use this type of method is used for lookup table entries that is stored in the code memory space of the 8051 microcontroller. So in this method we use move C instruction. C indicates that we are accessing the code memory or the ROM memory. So using this instruction, what it is doing, here we are writing move C a comma at the rate a plus dptr. So whatever data will be stored at the location at the accumulator plus dptr. Suppose accumulator is having 10 and dptr is having 1000. So it will be 1010. At location 1010 of ROM memory, data will be read and will be stored in the accumulator. So this is the method how we use different type of addressing modes.